Hi, my name is Paul Allen. I am a managing partner at Redeployment Wealth Strategies, and the purpose of this video is to help you understand our fee structure. When Sean and I put the fee structure together, we used these three principles to guide us. We wanted the fees to be fair, we wanted them to be transparent, and we wanted them to be easy to understand. Well, we locked up fair and transparent pretty well, but we don't think they're that easy to understand, so that's why I'm making this video, to hopefully help you understand our fee structure a little better. First, let's talk about what we mean by fairness. We wanted the fees to be affordable to the average E5 or E6 family. These are people that we know from our experience, because Sean and I are both retired Navy officers, that could benefit from financial planning, but also don't have good access to financial planning because they typically can't afford it. So we wanted a service model that was affordable in that range. We also think that not all clients are going to pay the same amount. The more we do for a client because they have a complicated or complex situation, the more we're going to charge that client. So we have a sliding fee structure. And finally, the fees need to be fair to Sean and I. We have to maintain our business here, and we deserve to be compensated as highly skilled, highly trained, experienced professionals, because we are. So that is what we mean by fairness. Fair to you, fair to us, and on a sliding structure. Okay, we also want the fees to be transparent, and Sean and I get along very well because this is never a negotiable item. There will never be hidden fees or charges, commissions or kickbacks at Redeployment Wealth Strategies. You will know exactly how much you are paying for your financial planning service, and 100% of what we earned for providing you that service will come from you. We are not compensated by any third parties. All right, it's 100% transparent. And finally, easy to understand. So we're not quite there yet. And we're not quite there because fair and transparent means this formula to us, and that's not so easy to understand. But let me walk you through it. It starts with modified net worth. Then we multiply that by a coefficient that we get based on your modified net worth. And then we subtract away mitigating factors, and voila, we have your annual fee. Now, we bound that annual fee with a minimum. It will never be less than $1,200 annually, but it will also never be more than $12,000 annually. All right, not so easy to understand yet. I get it. Let's start with modified net worth. Why do we use modified net worth? Well, frankly, it is a proxy for complicated. So as I said previously, the more complicated your situation is, the more we will charge you. And typically someone with a higher modified net worth or a higher net worth is going to have a more complicated situation. But we do want to modify that. We want to make sure that our military families are taken care of. So we don't charge for the first $100,000 of home equity or the first $100,000 in your retirement savings plans. However, we only allow you to subtract away up to $100,000 of student loan debt. If you have more than $100,000 of student loan debt, you have a complicated situation on your hands, and we cannot let you reduce the net worth down to zero based on student debt alone. All right? Okay, so then we need to determine the multiple that we're using. And actually, it could be a series of multiples based on your net worth. It's kind of like the tax code, but in reverse. This is regressive, so that your fees increase more slowly the higher your net worth rises. You can see that we go from 0.74 to 0.5 to 0.25, and then I can actually cross out that bottom row because that would mean your fee was over $12,000, and we decided recently that we would never charge anyone more than $12,000 annually for financial planning. Bear in mind, this is the maximum amount we would charge you. We still haven't figured in the mitigating factors yet. The mitigating factors are essentially discount factors. All right, if you walk in the door with IRS issues, business and rental properties, you have a highly complex situation. But if you don't have those things, we discount your fee accordingly. All right, so we're constantly working on these mitigating factors. There's currently 8, and you can get a significant discount from the formula based on them. But I'm not going to publish them here because, again, we changed them so rapidly I would have to update this video all the time. So, quickly in review, your annual fee is going to be based on your modified net worth times the coefficient based on that net worth minus some discount factors, some mitigating factors, and hopefully that now has achieved our goal of making the fee structure fair, transparent, and easy to understand. The best way for you to know exactly what you would be charged for financial planning service would be to set up an initial consultation, and we could start that process and we could determine your fees more accurately. This just gives you some insight, hopefully, into the process that we use to determine that. All right, if you would like an initial consultation, you can contact us by calling that phone number, or you can write to Sean at redeploymentwealth.com, or you can email me at paul@redeploymentwealth.com. Truly appreciate you watching this video, and we hope to talk to you soon.